Welcome, community. Welcome, collective, to Sunny Sorrow. I hope you're doing well. I hope that you are feeling really well. Today is going to be a general message for the collective, for the community. I hope that these messages resonate for you. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't resonate in your situation. If you like a personal reading, all my information is linked in the description box below. Okay, general messages. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I do see a lot of you guys have a spirit guide. A lot of you guys have a spirit guide. You're connected to a specific spirit guide that does sacrifices for you. Some of you guys, a lot of you guys, there was a karmic invasion. Karmics aren't as fortunate as you are, or karmics isn't as lucky as you are when it comes to specific protections behind the scenes. It seems like divine knows that something is going to start moving in your favor. It looks like divine knows that things are going to start flowing and moving in your favor soon. And when it does, the karmic wants to start attacking. There are tons of karmics. For some of you guys, 5 karmics in specific. Others of you guys, it looks like 5 and 5 for your twin flame or soulmate has 5. And for you, you may have 5 specific karmics that wants to try to invade in your flow. And when things start moving in your favor, it looks like here. But I do see that there is major protection, that you have major protection here. It also looks like here a karmic want to start causing problems for somebody in their bed or in their sleep, sending certain messages, sending certain dreams towards you, trying to give you nightmares or trying to give you a scare. A lot of you guys, the karmic wants you to receive a negative communication or interactions with people or connections with people, certain connections with people that doesn't work out. The karmic wants to try to destroy certain things. It looks like here for some of you guys, they could be jealous of your potential. They're jealous of your potential. Your potential is really bright. You have a really bright future here. Some of you guys, the karmic projects like you are jealous of them or you've done something to them. In your hard works, you're working hard, or in your work, the work that you do, you and your person, the karmic tries to project that you are jealous of them and you put dark arts or witchcraft or a love spell on them. Be aware of a delusional karmic lying, like you put a love spell or you put dark arts on them. Some of you guys, be aware of a specific karmic that is revealed, something to do with wolf and sheep's clothing. There's a karmic that's revealed that they don't want any help from someone because they think, or they just don't want any positivity, or they don't want any help from a person. They don't want you so positive, giving to them so much. Like a person just doesn't want somebody giving. That doesn't necessarily mean they're karmic, because a karmic may approach that way. A karmic may be revealed that way, but I also see a divine being, like a divine masculine or a divine feminine, approaching the same way. So be aware. You're going to receive downloads on the two. It's going to be clear to you on who's the karmic or who's not, or it may not be so clear. But if it isn't clear, it's not a problem. It may not be time for it to be revealed yet. But I do see wolves in sheep's clothing. It is a time that there is a higher ups, there's a higher source that wants to kick out wolves in sheep's clothing. It could be two in specific. Okay, something to do with time running out, or something to do with just the karmic wants to kick out, or the higher source wants to kick out wolf in sheep's clothing. I also see a karmic labeling divine being as wolf in sheep's clothing and wants to kick out, even though the divine being's been pure, doing all the things. Somebody is nervous. Somebody has a lot of anxiety. I do see something to do with if a judgment call isn't judged, or isn't, if somebody's having a difficult time making a decision or making a choice. It looks like things are going to be moving on anyway. It looks like there's going to be movement and flow anyway. Some of you guys, it took a higher source having to make a decision. Some of you guys, the decision has already been made. The higher source has already made a decision. This could be of anything, in regards to anything. And if somebody's having a difficult time making a decision and or a choice, it doesn't matter. Things are moving forward anyway. Somehow, because the higher source is having that approaching them at this time, it looks like that's what's going on. It may manifest in the physical where there's those around you, higher ups, having to make a decision or having to make a choice, and it doesn't matter. Things are moving. Things are still flowing. It looks like here. With this Nine of Pentacles here, it looks like you're going to be abundant either way. It looks like something tried to backfire. Somebody feels like things keep backfiring, or there's a lot of backfire. And it's because there is something, there was there's somebody around you or somebody that you're dealing with that keeps stooping down to a very low level. They didn't know their worth. Somebody didn't know their worth, and it was attacking you. They had higher ups protection, even though somebody didn't know their worth, even though somebody didn't choose to know their worth or choose to move or act according to their worth. They still had higher ups protection, and that was all hitting you and or your person, or it could be hitting a karmic, and for you to be aware of. If somebody is feeling multiple backfires and is causing straight line problems, like this person, there's multiple swords, so it means there's 9 swords here. Somebody is the type of person that's really educated. Somebody chooses to do the right thing, or somebody just makes a decision or a choice to do the right thing other than fight. Something could be going on in school for a person or in a classroom for a person, but it looks like a person chooses to write or read with the 9 of Swords here. And there is tons of swords hitting a person that's making them feel sad, that's making them feel embarrassed or upset or whatever. And it's really a trigger to fight. Okay. This could be happening to a karmic or a divine masculine, divine feminine. Be aware of that. There could have been, it could have been something to do with a cycle of the higher source having to make this decision or having to make this choice, depending on what the higher source chooses. And then there's flow afterwards, and then there's movement afterwards. That could even manifest in the physical, because there's a higher source in the physical as well. Then there's flow, and then there's movement on certain decisions or choices that our higher ups is making, that others are also affected in that decision or choice. That also affects whether the karmic or divine masculine, divine feminine gets hit with something in regards to who's protected and who isn't, because the 5 of Pentacles can also represent not protected. Okay. But yeah, somebody choosing to write or read over other things. It also looks like here with the Knight of Pentacles, there is something to do with flashy things, materialism. Somebody's really popular. Be aware of a specific image that is really popular or has a lot of flashy things. Okay. And then this could also be something that you increase, or you gain in materialism, or you gain in regards to reality, you gain in regards to your path, your life path purpose. I saw in specific, where I do see you having a lot more savings on your way. You have at least 9 more savings on your way, I see here. For some of you guys, this could resonate with divine masculine, divine feminine. This could also resonate with a karmic. At this time, it seems like it's warfare, where for some of you guys, not just the karmic is receiving bad things. Because a lot of you guys, there was a testing season where there was a higher source and there was a false spirit guide that did not choose divine masculine, divine feminine, that I previously read on. So at this time, it's like a versus. Some of you guys, the karmic may resonate with the more fortunate rather than the unfortunate in the situation. And divine masculine, divine feminine resonates however they resonate. But that is the message. That is the general message for today. I hope this resonated with you. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please leave my like, comment, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, all my information is linked in the description box below. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.